Hi everyone, it's Louise from Lulu Purple. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. For today's project I'm going to be using the Sizzix Romantic Layer dies. I'm going to be doing two projects with the same dies. So the first one is going to be a box frame. So here you can see I'm just taking out all the old stuff for the box frame. I'm going to give the glass a good clean. And then the inside wooden part here, I'm just drawing around it so I know the size of it, and I'm going to trim down my paper using my Tim Holtz guillotine. I'm also cutting down a smaller piece of card to fit my card base for the second project. I'm just using my Layer Perfect tool and the outside frame part of the die to make it central in the middle of my card. Here I am just matting and layering some black cardstock to my card base. And here I am just eyeballing where I want the outside die to go on my smaller card. I then use different coloured cardstock for each layer. Here you can see one of the layers. And I'm using a lighter coloured pink for the base layer. I then get my layer in position to my top layer and just mark around the edges so that I know where to trim. I can always make it a bit smaller if it doesn't quite fit. So for the card I'm actually going to keep the layers flat, so I'm using my Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue around the outside edge of the frame to stick the white cardstock to the first lilac layer. I then get my second layer, the dark pink, in position and again draw around the outside edge of the card and then trim down to size. I'm just adding a small bit of lilac card underneath the pink one so that there isn't a ridge when the layers are all glued together basically. I then add on the last lighter pink layer to the back of the card, and I'm just going around the outside edge of this one as well so it's all nicely glued down, and then I can stick that to my card base. Actually here I'm just seeing that the flags are a bit loose, so I'm just applying a glue onto a piece of card and just slipping that card underneath the flag so the glue sticks to the back of the flag without making too much of a mess. And then I add some flower embellishments on the top layer. This flower is part of the die set as well, and it does line up with the flower that is in that position. You also get a die with some smaller flowers that you can see here. I'm just sticking those down as well. And then you get a even smaller die with some little hearts on for the flags, which I will probably, yeah, there you go, little tiny hearts. So the best way to stick these on is not what I just did. So what I do is put some glue on my mat and then pick up a tiny heart with my tweezers, stick it in the glue, remove the excess on my hand and then stick it to the little flag. This way you don't get too much glue on your heart, so it shouldn't all spill out the edges and make a mess, even though the Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue does dry clear, so if you do get some glue, it shouldn't show up afterwards. Anyhow, I've also used the Creative Expressions Thanks die, so I've just cut and layered this one up, as you can see, and I'm going to stick that to the bottom of my card. So that is my small card done. I will show you photos at the end. Going back to the box frame, I'm just going to use the Paper Artsy stamps. I totally missed what number they were, but I will leave a link in the description box for all the items that I've used. So I've just stamped the love onto the card, and I'm now sticking the card to the front of the box frame. I then use my craft knife just to trim up the edges so it's nice and neat. I'm using the number 33 Pebeo acrylic paint, and I'm using this just to colour in my heart. Once the paint has all dried, I then use my Christmas red stickles to add some glitter to the top of my heart. I have used some sticks to foam pads, and I'm sticking the first layer to my card and then going in with the second layer. I then use some more sticks to foam pads on the top layer. I'm also using my Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue on top of the foam pads. This gives it lots of wiggle room, and then you just line it up. Hopefully, give it another go, line it up. easier said than done. Anyhow, once you've got it in position, line it up, and that is your layers. I then add some of the embellishment bits on the top of the card. I then add a Dazzler gem on the top of my flower. I probably shouldn't have added this gem because it was a bit too thick, as the flower is actually touching the frame glass, so the gem is being pushed down a little bit. It's okay, it's not like making it look really bad, but to me it's just pushing it down too much, so it probably would have been better with a bit of glitter which is flatter. Anyhow, that is both projects all finished. If you would like to buy any of the products I've used in this video, they will be listed on my website blog post. I will leave a link in the description box below this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Links to my website, Facebook and more will be in the description box below, or click on the end screen at the end of this video. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you got inspired. Bye for now.